welcome back to my channel, and I am doing another writing vlog. People seem to really like the other one, which I really appreciate, all of you and all of your amazing and sweet comments. So yeah, I'm gonna do another one because I am in the final stretch of finishing my work in progress. It has been going much better since I had my revelation the last time. What I'm trying to do here this last final week, I finished fast drafting it, and now I have to revise it. So the way that I do it is that even when I have an outline, I kind of pants a little bit. I end up just making scenes because, oh, this would be fun to like put in here. And I end up like popping in a lot of like random different details that I think would be really interesting. So I have to go back and revise, make sure there's consistency, make sure that everything has the proper payout, because sometimes I'll introduce like a side conflict or a side story and then I'll forget to like give it a resolution by the end because I forgot about it because of the pantsing issue. So yeah, I have to do that now. And then I also want to kind of cut a few words. This draft was supposed to be 70,000 words and it's like closer to 85,000, which I guess I'm not surprised about because that's just who I am. I write really, really hefty first drafts. I was talking to my good friend Katie, and she's also a writer, and she was saying that she does this too, where we kind of just put everything, all the pieces we want. We put in everything in the kitchen sink into our first draft that we can think of that would make the story interesting and cool. And then we have to go back and we have to scale it back and we have to decide, oh, this actually doesn't work, or I have to refine this, I have to hone this, and we have to kind of like chisel away at like the huge chunk of clay, I guess, or marble that we have. We haven't come up with a good analogy yet, but yeah, so yeah, I pretty much just add everything that my brain thinks would be cool into the manuscript, and then later on revision brain has to be like, that actually doesn't work for this manuscript, unfortunately, so I have to cut it. So that's what I'm doing this week. So come along with me while I look at all of the mess that I made for myself.
Just think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. And if you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging or painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. Worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
The next morning.
Okay, so I wanted to do a quick check-in. One of the things that really gets me after I've been fast drafting and or revising for a really long time, and I've been drafting this work in progress since March, I think, since like beginning of March. So yeah, it's been like almost 2 months, I would say, that I've been working on just one project. Well, that's not true, because I also revised Vicious Spirits. So, but I've been drafting just one project for almost 2 months, so I get like really in my head and I can't really figure out like certain things, if they are actually a problem or if I'm just like imagining they're a problem because I can't step back far enough. So that's a moment where I do feel like I need to go to either critique partners or my agent or my editor if it's a book under contract. So I did send the first, I want to say 50 single spaced, so like 100 double spaced pages to my agent, and I wanted to just get her opinion on voice, characterization, and setup of the conflict to see like what she thought. And I do these check-ins whenever I feel like I'm so stuck that even taking a creative day off like isn't helping me get perspective. So it's kind of nice to just get another opinion in there, because then I can either be like, oh, it's actually not a problem, or I can also be like, I do need to fix XYZ thing because they also see it. So yeah. Also, I did want to tell you guys about these glasses that you might see me wearing sometimes. So it's not for vision, it's for blue light. I've been getting a lot of headaches because most of my job, like whether it's freelance or writing, which is also freelance, so whatever, all of my jobs I have to be at the computer all day long. So I was getting these really bad headaches, and I just like didn't want to be taking Advil every single day. So I decided to look into blue light glasses, and this is actually the first pair that I ever got. So this is the first pair that I ever got, and you can tell like they're really basic, standard. They're like plastic. They're not anything overly special. They were like $12, I guess. But they did the job, and I actually really like that I was definitely seeing a marked difference. Like I was not getting as many headaches when I wore these regularly, so that was really nice. But then I also, because I care about my aesthetic, I wanted to get a different like style. So I ended up getting these just because they were a really cute style, and they remind me a little bit. My roommate wears glasses for her vision, and she got like a really cute pair that looked just like these. And I just thought that they were really cute, so I got these as well. Also less than $25, I believe. So I'll link both of these down below if you guys want to look into them, because they've really helped me with both eye fatigue, like my eyes getting like dry and like burny because like I've been staring at a screen too long, and also with headaches. So these are a game changer. Okay, so I'm actually going to end the writing vlog today, but it's for a good reason. I am turning in my book, so that's great. I'm finally finished. I've been drafting this book for a couple of months now, so I'm really excited that other people are going to read it, so that'll be nice. So I kind of wanted to talk about the idea of turning in what is, for all intents and purposes, a first draft for someone on your team to read, whether it be your agent or your editor, and how nerve-wracking that can be, especially when you're really used to spending like years working on a book and like revising it so that it feels really complete before you let other people read it. So it is slightly terrifying, and you do have this kind of thing in the back of your head, or at least I do, where you're kind of like, what if they regret wanting to work with me because it's like that bad? But I will say that especially the lessons learned from actually having to draft and turn in like what is pretty much a first draft of Vicious Spirits, which is my sequel to Wicked Fox, I was having like issues with finishing it, and timing wise I lucked out because I happened to be at ALA, which is the American Library Association's annual conference, and my editor was there, and a couple of my editor siblings, or like other authors who have the same editor as I do, were also there, and we were going out to lunch, and the amazing Renee Adier was there, and I was kind of explaining to her that I was stressing out about finishing my book and how it wasn't done and it was due in a couple weeks, and I was really worried for Stacy, my editor, to read it. And Renee was like, well, you should just give it to Stacy if you're stuck, because she will help you unstick you, and she's such a good editor that she'll be able to give you really good advice. And I was like, well, I don't want her to think I'm a bad writer. And she pretty much like older sistered me and was kind of like, she signed you already. She like has published one of your books already. She knows what kind of a writer you're capable of being. She knows you can be a good writer, and she also knows that this is a first draft. So you shouldn't let that hold you back from actually getting good advice on how to make this book better. And it like kind of lit a fire under my butt, which was really, really nice. And I ended up asking Stacy if I could send her pretty much what it was, a zero draft, and she was like, yeah, of course you can, that's fine. And I did, and her notes were invaluable, and it really helped unstick me. So that was my first lesson in being able to kind of not like second guess my team pretty much, and to be able to trust them and lean on them when I needed to. And so that's kind of the lesson that I'm using for this manuscript, because there's certain parts of it where I'm like, if I spent like another month on it, like maybe I can hone it and figure out what was wrong, or I can send it to them and they can read it and tell me in like a week or two what's actually wrong in a better way, so that they can help me make it cleaner and a better story. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sending it to my team, and I'm really excited to see what their notes are, especially because, like I said in my last vlog, this is a newish genre for me. I'm doing contemporary rom-com. It was really, really fun, but it's also kind of terrifying. I also am doing first person for the first time in my publishing career. My other two books are third person, so we'll see how that pans out. But yes, wait, I don't know how I'm ending this vlog. This is awkward. All right. So thank you for coming along this journey with me. I will definitely have more books to write. So if you like these writing vlogs, then definitely let me know in the comments down below, or you can tweet at me at @CatShow. And if you liked this vlog / video, yes, then give me a thumbs up. Or if you want to see more videos like this, then definitely subscribe to my channel, and I will see everybody next time. Bye!